Hey, check this out, boy. Check this out, baby. You locked in for another reaction video of Really Speaking the Podcast. Most importantly, like, comment, share, subscribe. As I grow, we grow. Y'all know how I go. Today, I want to get to something important. Our hometown hero, our living legend, Chicken P, has been detained, has been arrested today. Chicken P, the rapper famously known as the people's favorite, Mr. Rockin', Mr. Rollin', big boy hits, fast cash, baby, we can keep going. He's been arrested today at his court hearing. A lot of speculation going on about, did he catch a new case? He's supposed to get sentenced in 2 weeks. Everybody just in an uproar. And I got all the information here right with me, so I want y'all to follow through with me. So currently, Chicken P is out on bail for 2 cases. One of them is he has a case for possession with intent of cocaine, no more than 40 grams. Possession of THC, no more than 2,000, more than 1,000 grams, for 100 to 1,000 grams. Possession of a firearm, and also he has 2 bail jumpers. So if you remember, it was about a little over a year and a half ago, Chicken P bailed out and took the rap game by storm, signing with 10K ENT, a distribution deal, partnership with his label, which is really rich. And man, he been doing big things. From the Forever Lit tour that he just came off of, a historic 30-40 city run he just did, and big boy collabos with Huncho, 42 Doug, G Herbo, that just dropped. Shout out to that one. Man, his CBS clique, Big Steph, Moolah Mar, Summer. I mean, just working, dropping, you know what I'm saying? Like, Chicken is Milwaukee's hometown hero because his adversity and the things he's been through has been crazy. So for him to actually beat the odds, you know, he's been in the game for about 10 years now, and he just seen all the scrutiny, all the controversy, and I ain't gonna lie, for the first time in a long time, I could say that we actually had a star that actually represented our culture to the fullest. And just seeing that, man, from afar, it was great, you know what I'm saying? Like, always salute and acknowledge Chicken P. We love his song. Shout out to Sexy Red. I mean, she done blew one of his records, Look Like Up. If you go check that out, man, I really was happy because Chicken P was really a street dude. He came from the streets, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was a time where I used to be disappointed in Chicken because he used to ride around on live talking to us while he was serving. But Milwaukee is just a culture where we got to get it how we live. You know, everybody in Milwaukee, you know what I'm saying, all the young dudes out here, man, they hustling. They trying to get some money. They ain't waiting on nobody to save them. They trying to save themselves. So while you don't want to glorify it, but it's almost like the lesser two evils. You know, we don't adopt the Chicago drill culture. Like, we ain't up here killing each other, drilling. We really up here getting money. So a lot of Milwaukee people, especially the artists nowadays, they know in order to rap this life, you got to really live it, which is kind of like a trap in itself, and I understand the dynamics of it. You know, I was once in the streets, you know what I'm saying? I'm 12 years removed from the streets, so it's hard for me to tell a nigga like, hey, man, starve, figure it out. But Chicken P, against all odds, you know what I'm saying, his first plea that they actually offered him, he said it on an Off the Porch interview, his first plea offer was like 11 or 13 years. That was scary in itself. But today I want to bring y'all back to the important thing. He went to court today, but while you out on bail in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, most of the time it's a system and a program called Justice Point. It used to be called Justice 2000. Justice Point is a bail bond system that when you get bailed out, they either put you on a bracelet or you have to come report to them once a week, once a month. And when you come report, you just come check in, you do a urine test, they check your urine, and part of your bail bonds and conditions is if you actually have a dirty UA, they can revoke your bail. And today, unfortunately, Chicken Pete came in. He was under the influence. He dropped for justice point. Urine was dirty. They remanded him, and they recommended that he be held until his sentence, which is in less than 2 weeks. It's unfortunate, but I don't disagree with the system. I think it's the dumbest thing ever. If I pay my bail to get out, as long as I ain't committing no crimes, me smoking some weed, you know what I mean, getting high should never ever be a crime. But hey, it's the system. It's how they play it. And he actually is a target now. So I can imagine how far, you know, these people will go to make it worse. Now, let me get to how I feel. Tony Cotton, that's his lawyer. Tony Cotton, that's your lawyer. Hey, boss. Hey, man. You better make sure this nigga come home by next year. I ain't trying to hear none of that shit. Yeah, I know who you is. See, they just remember you from this Max Anderson. I remember you from them Slender girls. You know, remember the Slender case? I remember all that, boss. You know what I mean? You got them girls in the mental hospital. You know, the Max Anderson case for Sade Robinson, rest in peace. You took that case for paper. We got that. But Chicken P, this our hometown hero, boss. They got ERP programs. He just dropped dirty. He just dropped dirty. It's a program called ERP for people who dealing with substance abuse. Clearly, the man is dealing with substance abuse. ERP is a program that if you get 3 years and under, as long as you have 3 years and under, you can 3 years and under, you can enter that program. And the program is 4 to 6 months. Some are 90 days, some are 4 months. And once you complete that program, the remainder of your sentence will go on the back end. The back end is the back end of your probation. So they get Chicken Pete 3 in, 3 out. He go do 1 year. He saved 2 years. They put that 2 years on the back of that 3 years paper, so he had 5 years papers. With all that time he sit in the counties previously, is somewhere around 10 months. He would have time served. He'd be home this year. That's worst case scenario. Make it happen, Tony Cotton. That's the people's favorite. That's the hometown hero. Believe that.